we're back again. This is a class we have formed. We call them young inventors. And that is the name we choose to answer. And yes, and have been able to produce so many things. That day you produced a helicopter that was wonderful. You made fan, you produced generator that doesn't make use of battery or solar panel. You made ship the other day, you tested the water, it was working, it was moving. It has been so wonderful. And today I have seen another object here which we want to present. I believe with you being blessed, Nigeria will never be the same again. Nigeria is going places. You know, we have been consumer nation, consuming everything, buying everything. But we have come to understand that we have what it takes to produce the things we desire in this country. We can make our own cars. Why must we always be importing cars, importing everything outside this country? It is so embarrassing. That's why we came up with this group, that we should think what? Creatively. Imagine something, create it, then present it. And it has been so rewarding. And today I have seen something wonderful which you have presented, and I want somebody to explain how it works. One of you should start by explaining to us how it works.
Serious work, basically bumping an area of the place. So we have now tried to make it. You see, it was made with some J. That's why it will move. It does not move faster. The way the dynamo rotates. It is being stepped down a gear from the smallest to the biggest. So we have tried to design it like this. And you see, if you on it, it rotates. Alright, if you on it, it moves. So what I was telling you, it does not move fast. It moves as slow as it do. Even the big one too also move like this. Here we brought the gear up. The big one was about 42 teeth. The smaller one was, I think, 10 or 5 teeth. The medium was around 24 teeth. We made it from the smallest to the biggest gear in order to step down the current, because I think when we made it from the biggest to the smallest, we can speed up the rotation of this thing, whereby we are moving faster than this. As you can see the way it is moving, very slow. And it was made up of local material, because here we have the normal aluminum, the normal tires, we know, and the cover of the rubber, any other things. And here we have the switch and the wires. Any question?
Okay, so you mean this thing is made of local material? You can
Yes,
stop it first. It is wonderful. This is made of local materials. And you say you make use of what? J system. How many J systems you have?
We have 4 J systems.
Can you tell me the number of teeth each J has?
The small one has about 10 teeth. The one that follows the small one has about 15 teeth. The other one 24 teeth, and then the biggest should be 42 teeth.
42 teeth.
Yes.
Now, what's a J used for?
A J is for stepping up the rotation of an object or reducing the rotation of an object. Just like as we have here. The dynamo, the way it rotates, it would have been moving as fast as this, but the work of the J to reduce the speed, the meter of it. That's why it's moving very slow. And also, you can also increase it using the gear also. If you want the kilometer to be as fast as this, you can also make use of the gear.
To make it, to just change the movement of the speed of what? Rotation. Is that okay?
Yes.
Now, tell me, how do you consider IJ?
Well, it was
What
made
gives you the inspiration to produce this?
It was made from the America, just a toy car where we found the case. So after we brought it and we think of it, and also had our own idea to bring out this.
Okay. Now this is supposed to be what do you call it?
Amour.
Amour. Now, but something I know, Nigeria has not been able to produce our own Amour. We depend on what? importation from foreign countries. And with this idea in place, I believe that one day we are going to make our own Amour time. Is that possible?
Yes.
And it will be so wonderful that God might use you, as small as you are, to make for Nigeria the Amour time. Now this is to show the whole world that Nigeria is, can do this thing. We can do this thing. This we import from different places. We can actually do them if we put our creative imagination to work. We can actually do it. Can't we do it?
We can't.
It is very serious. We can do it. Now, what brings about the movement, the rotation?
It's all about a coil and a magnet.
They use coil
Yes.
and magnet.
Yes.
Now, we know that from physics, that when a current flow through a conductor that is placed in magnetic field, that force will be set up.
Yes, sir.
And of course, we know that force is what? Push or pull on an object. Of course, force does what? Produce what? Motion. We cannot see force, but we can feel the effect of force. So that is it. So the force, with that rotation, that force in place, this thing can do what? Move. Now we're going to see how it actually moves. You mean the main one can move,
Yes, sir.
and the upper one can also move. Can somebody be inside?
Yes, sir. Someone
Is
can.
there any provision for the driver?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Where will the driver stay?
I think he'll be in this other side.
Okay.
Yes, operating it. While the person that will be controlling the weapons will also be here.
Up here.
Yes.
That's okay. That's wonderful. Now we want to see how it works. Can it move? We are going to allow the bigger one to move first. Then you just the other one to move. Let's see how it moves. Take it to the other side, and let's see carefully. And let's see how it moves. Now you can see this thing is moving.
Yes, sir.
It's moving. And it's moving on its own. This is amazing. It's wonderful. So it means you can use your brain to think over it and produce it. You can see it's moving. That's wonderful. Now, can it reverse?
No, sir.
Okay, you don't make permission for reverse to reverse.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let's see. As it moves, can the upper one also move? Let's see. Please, you will take it down. Okay. That is so. With that switch, it can turn, it can rotate. Now you can see it is rotating. Let it rotate. That's wonderful. Let it rotate. I want to see it rotate. So as it can shoot in different directions. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's wonderful. This is creativity in action. See, it's rotating. That is say the person that is inside controls its what? Rotation. You can see it rotates on its own. It can actually shoot in every direction. That is wonderful. This is amazing. Now, can it move and also rotate? The bigger can move and rotate.
Yes.
Then, okay,
Just the battery. The battery is too
low
low. Yeah, like you can't carry the two at once.
at the same time. Now, it means if we have bigger source of power, it can actually, the two can move at the same time. Now, let me see how the upper one moves. Can stop one. Now you can see it moves. It rotates in different direction. What's happening? The current is not much or what?
Yeah, the current is not much. But
Now we have seen today that what we have seen today is amazing. I said, collect from him. It's amazing. It means we can actually think over something and produce it. Like you can see. Let it move. Like you can see, the Amour tank is moving on its own. and the upper side can rotate.
Wait.
This is wonderful. Now I want to find out, has anybody any question to ask concerning this?
Yes.
Yes, what do you have?
As I can see this is so amazing. What do you say this is?
And I'm not wrong.
Eh?
And I'm not wrong.
This
Wait,
wonderful.
no.
This is the first time I'm seeing this. Even the bigger one I've not seen. If people have made me to see this, I'm very happy. So who gave you the knowledge to do this?
You know, we all came together and discussed about it and we are trying to do something. So we asked ourselves that we in our group, we brought an idea, so we figured the best of all.
Okay, is it that you've seen Amour before?
Yes.
Okay, so people use local materials to do it.
Yes.
Oh, this is so amazing. I like this. Please, I'll encourage you people to keep up with this. This may take you to a higher level that you didn't even expect in your life. I like this.
Thank you.
That's the one thing that is very funny about this is everything is what? Made of what? Local materials. You can see the zinc, this is zinc, the screw and all that. Everything, virtually local material. And this is very amazing. It means we can actually do something in this country. Can we do something? We can do something. We can change the way we think. Things can actually work in this country. It is not every time we have to import things from different places. We can think, if we put the right thinking in place, we can get anything we want. We can even manufacture Amour and give to other countries of the world. That is very true. You know, we have Chinese proverb, good thinking, good products. If you can think well, you can actually bring forth, you know, wonderful things. One prominent scientist said something, Albert Einstein, that creative imagination is what? More important than knowledge. Look at this computer. Somebody sat down one day and thought over it and again and brought it about. And it's one of the important machines they use the world over. Somebody conceived the idea, went back, thought over it again and again, and somebody came forth. So which is to say, nothing is impossible if you and I can think. If you can think, you put that to work, you can develop anything. Like you can see today, this is Amour tank, what the soldiers use, you know, in fighting wars. So I believe that something can actually work in this country. Is it possible? Yes. Is it possible? Yes. Now, if you start now to start thinking how to produce something, how to bring something new into existence, and I want to tell you, the sky is not even your limit. The world over will hear about you. Like I said at that time, somewhere, somebody said he can fly. Another man said, how can you fly? Do you have wings? And today we are flying. Are we flying today? Yes. Through the aeroplane. Somebody just conceived the idea, you know, build aeroplane. So somebody can move from one country to another country in few hours. He's already there. But from Ogbamo to Lagos, about 50 minutes in Lagos. That's 1 hour in Lagos already. By using plane. But somebody sat down, thought over it again and again, and produced it. Look at what you have to do today. You sat down, think of how to produce Amour for Nigeria, and you have come out with this. This is really amazing. And I want to commend you. You are thinking well, and that's what I want. For you to think creatively, imagine things, bring it into existence. That is why we are here, and that is what this group is all about. That you can think of something. Rather, you made a ship. It was so wonderful. You know, I didn't know it would move. When we got to water, it was moving, rotating all around there. You saw it. You know, so when you were there, it was moving in water. It was so wonderful. And what was left was a captain. If the captain come in there, that should have direction. And in fact, I know that I know the next thing you are going to produce, there will be a captain inside. Like this one, the soldier man should be inside. Eh? Hello? To just cause it to what to do what? To rotate. And that time, this thing should do what? Shoot. I want to believe, but it will not kill all of us. But it can just, show that we can shoot. It can bring out something like bullets, though it's not supposed to kill us. Now, why I'm happy is that I know that I have students that can do what? Think. Hello? That can do what? Think. That can think. Life is about thinking. You don't just come to school to learn and go back. You have to apply what you learn to create something new for the system. The world over is looking for you, looking at us to produce something to infect this world with something good. I just want to believe in the next presentation, this thing will have light. Does it have light now? It will have what? Light. And again, there will be somebody inside to control it. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Yes.
And it will move faster. That's what I hope will happen in the next class. So now when you go back home, go and think of how to improve on this. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Think of what to add, how to improve on it, and make it more wonderful. Hello?
Another question I wanted to ask.
Yes?
I wanted to ask, if there's no girl, will the thing move?
It will be very, very fast, faster than the Amour tank.
If
Okay.
there's
So
no-
what is the use of the girl?
Just to reduce the speedometer, that's the reduction of it.
So if the gel is not there, it will move faster.
Yes.
Now the gel is just to select the motor. But just like you buy a machine gel, car gel, it will regulate what? The speed. Are you getting it? Gel 1 is not fast. Gel 2 is more than 1. Gel 4, 5. More than what? 1. It's speed gel. So gel is just to control, the speed, how fast it can go.
So can you reduce the girl, put it in gear 1 or gear 2?
I'm not yet think of those one yet.
Okay, that's what I wanted to add.
Okay.
If you want to do another one, just look for a way that you put, if you want gear 1 or gear 2, because it's too slow. Okay, so that you can make it fast or slow in how you want.
That's good. What she means there is that you should be able to regulate the gel. Now you can put in gel 1, gel 2, gel 3, gel 4, gel 5. It will be amazing. Is that okay? Now, this group, when you go back, go and think of how to do what? Control the gels. That's if you want gel 1, you just press gel 1, you just go. Gel 2, it goes, that will be speed will be more. Gel 3, gel 4, and gel 5 as the case may be. Now, what I want you to go back to do is to go and improve on this. By the time you bring another presentation on this, let it be what? Something much better. That is how invention knows. You improve on what you have already, and it will be amazing. Now, if we take this one to military barrack, the father will congratulate you. Is it not true?
It's true.
They will be very happy to see this, that you can think of this thing, develop it, and cause it to be. Is that okay? Is there another question you has to ask? Yes. Anything you don't want to understand? Is there another thing you can ask? No question. Now take it final place, cause it to move. Let's see. Put well. Yes, put your hand. It's moving. Now, you see, normally the Amour tank doesn't move very fast. Because you can enter the bush and come out. So sometimes it goes slowly, to check the enemies and to fire them. You can fire and can destroy. This is weapon of what? Mass destruction. You can destroy so many people at the same time.
So, but it won't destroy the
No,
So
it will be shooting now. It's coming out from here as it turns in different direction. You can shoot and control the entire environment. Shooting as it turns is shooting. And one can take off the entire environment, shooting everywhere. and you cannot do what? You cannot get there. Now I want this thing to be bulletproof. It is a bulletproof. Somebody fire from behind, it will not penetrate. Is that okay? Hello. Now there's something I want you to consider again. The one called submarine. Submarine.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Eh? That is see like this is for the soldiers. It is used to what? Fight wars, but it operate in water. Hello?
Hello.
That one open in water just can see like it made a ship. It can float there, you know, but can turn like this one and can destroy people. It can shoot. That will be wonderful. I mean, somebody you just go and conceive how you can make things like that. Then go and think of how to improve on this world. Is that okay? Is that okay? Hello.
Hello.
Go back and think of how to improve on this one. Make it much more better. Much more better. Now, like you are standing, if you have idea what you can produce, just go and dream. Don't have in the day. Imagine something. Think of how to put it. You know. And if you come and tell me, I will put you through. Say, sir, this is what I want to do. I want to design this thing like this. See what I want to see to do. What has not been at all in the world. I want to design this. Then if you bring the idea, I will just guide you so that you just do what? You bring it to what? Manifestation. That's how your name can be heard all over the world. But by the time you produce something the world is looking for, the sky is not your limit. And with this in your head, you can produce something. Are you getting it? If you think well, you can produce something amazing for this world. And that's what the world is looking for. And if you do that, the world over will celebrate you. They will do what? They will celebrate you again and again and again and again. So if you have an idea, you want to present, you want to produce something, just bring it to me. I will help you, guide you, and you go back and do what? Produce it and present. Is that understood? That is what this group is all about. To see how we can produce something and direct something that can help this world. Now get this. You are the future of Nigeria. Is that true?
Yes.
Eh? You are what? The future of this country. So now Nigeria can depend on you. Nigeria can be great because of what? You. We can cease to be what? Major importance because of what? You. By the time you produce something, our country will get much better. How does it start? It starts now. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
And I know that a lot of you are from where? Junior, secondary, 3. But you can see what you have been able to produce. It's amazing. And I want to congratulate you and ask you to go back again. Think. Produce. Cause this world to be what? A better place for us. Is that understood? Is that understood? We are coming to the end of this presentation. Next week, I hope I'm going to present something new. Is that the opinion of us?
Yes.
We are going to present what? Something better. That is good. That is very good. Good afternoon.